Welcome back to another episode of our Miami Dolphins rebuild. Now, I recorded like the last 4 games of the season. We ended up going 8-8, and I made videos for like free agency, off season, the draft, and I go to upload them, and everything's glitchy. So first off, sorry about that. I should have been able to deliver for you guys. The people that we drafted, dude, they just weren't good. It was a horrible draft. So at our left guard, we've got Roland Cunningham, 72 overall. He's not bad. We're still going to go with Lucas Meeks. Backing him up is Dieter. We just can't find a replacement. I mean, other than Carlos Bramble, who was our #1 overall pick last year, that's about it. We did pick up Hepburn, Le'Veon Hepburn, rookie out of SMU. He's normal, but he was a 71 overall when we got him. I like him. I feel like, especially with the purchased package of the offensive line development, I like this guy. You know, he's not going to be fantastic. He's not going to be too terrible. Dejan Wynn, 1-year man out of Vod Tech. He is back at that right tackle spot. So we're a little bit weak on the tackle in the center, but we got a tiny bit stronger in the guard spot on both ends. And let's see, Watson, was he another draft? Nah, he was not a draft pick. Calhoun was not. See, McDonald back at fullback. I did draft like a hidden talent wide receiver, but he was like a 58 overall, and then when I sent him through the preseason, I think it cut him. We did draft this wide receiver, though, Aaron Styles. He's a rookie out of Penn, but he actually like looks pretty good. But I really, really, really do not want to take away I just had a brain fart, sorry. I just don't want to take away from Preston Williams. So Parker's 1, Williams is 2, Styles is 3. I'm okay with that. I'm glad I made that adjustment. Now, our off season, we made one offer, mainly because we had the cap room. Keanu Neal, 5-year guy, he's 26 years old, star development. I like him. So we signed him. I believe it was a 3-year deal. Let's make sure. Oh, 5. Okay, so we signed him to a 5-year deal. I think that's fair. You know, we can use him for as long as we can, and then like that's it. But you know, we're gonna get rid of you there. So I got him next to Freddie Godfrey. He was our fantastic rookie from last year. Star Dev, 74 overall. He's doing good. Taco Charlton, Raekwon McMillan, Jerome Baker, Vince Beagle back at the linebacker spots. A little bit different on the front line. We've got Godshow, Christian Wilkins, and we picked up this kid, Kenny Aubrey, rookie out of Temple. He was a scheme fit. I'm telling you guys, the draft was horrid. Like, everybody I drafted and I knew I had a mid-round pick, they all got picked early. And I was like, what? So, maybe we'll be able to start some rookies this year. But we set the goal to make the playoffs. So, I do apologize about the long introduction, but let's go ahead and play the New England Patriots. Let's go.
Reversed.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze.
Give me that! No, what are you doing? Go Cordray Tankersley. I'm so glad that we re-signed this man. He has paid off, dude.
It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against, that was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
You gotta love the defense stepping up in big games like this. Screenshot. Like, I was panicking.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one.
Got Samaje P. Ryan checking in. See if this toss play works against this 3-down lineman set.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
That's just bad blocking, Gesicki.
To the 9. That long drive, you got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. I'm coming for you, Mike.
Hopefully I made the right decision.
From the shotgun, it's Rosen.
Nope.
One that's intercepted.
I knew it.
Picked up.
God, man.
He's at the 50, the 30, 20, and he takes this one back into
2 pick sixes in this game. Wow.
And they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down.
I don't know what this tip drill is about.
Chung. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down.
EA, dude. EA. All
They're
just to
I think the
get his confidence up. That's pretty
I
much
think you're
it.
right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50
All right.
there that maybe was a little questionable.
45-yard field goal.
To get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on error.
Looks good.
And that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception. Progressions, find someone to get rid of the football.
I was trying to go.
On his back.
So
Go
it just
through my
brings us right back
progressions.
to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the
And I got sacked again, man.
Go down again. Nick Vigil. He's the one that drops him this go around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Final play of the half here. It's Rosen.
You're kidding me? Why did I do that?
Jonathan Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with Josh Rosen, but, like, his throws are just not where they need to be.
What adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually.
There we go. And this is what I need from Kalen Ballage.
Left side, it's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami.
Running off Carlos Bramble's side. Great blocking.
69 yards as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score.
Making people miss, man.
In the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank.
All right, we're back within 1 score.
Happy about the 3
This game has been
Exactly.
absolutely
That's gonna help
nuts.
in the contract time. But that offense, They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
User Aubrey again.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second.
Good tackle, Taco Charlton.
The 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze.
Oh, we're getting destroyed on these out routes.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Breeze now 14 out of 17, 82.
I can tell you, like, Kendall Fuller has not really panned out.
And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Aubrey's getting a lot of playing
After
time
the
here.
5-yard completion on 1st down. From the gun, they run with Michelle.
Nice tackle, Christian Wilkins.
Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson.
Nice pop, Howard.
Before he's taken down at the 36. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And they're able to get
I need fumbles.
the 30 to the 25-yard line. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Off the draw, here's Michelle.
There you go, Aubrey. Get your first tackle.
As he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down
So
carry.
Styles was our first pick. Kenny Aubrey 2nd.
Here's
I'm trying to user those two
yard on
guys.
that last run. Again, it's Michelle. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Bree's going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have the hook up to Izzo. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now.
Almost a strip by Keanu.
Defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
His turnovers haven't helped us, but I'm happy with what our defense is doing.
On 2nd and 1, Breeze. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Josh Rosen heading back out, the focus of our players' spotlight. And I guess right now, as we look at some of his struggles today, the term next play really applies here. He's got to move on.
I love where your head is on that, because that's where his head needs to be, exactly what you said. Yes, there have been mistakes made, but he's got to move on and play the next play as if it didn't happen, keep his confidence up. But how about the guys on the defensive side of the ball? They've got to be feeling great about what's going on right now.
There we go, Aaron Styles.
Keep that up. Maybe they can pick off a few more.
Well, they disrupted already for 3 INTs. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll give it here.
No, pop it outside, Kalen.
In the lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And some space here.
Oh, big run. Let's go, kid.
Good for 22 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So
I think I got what I like with this toss play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line. A toss play. Here's Pirine.
Why is my juke move not fast?
On the stop.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
From the 41, Rosen. And this is Parker, complete.
Good job, Devontae.
Down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Need to score before the end of the third.
Run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 29, Rosen.
Took a big hit.
Mike Gesicki. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 13-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's...
Dude, you gotta love Mike Gesicki.
Zone touchdown, Dolphins.
Crisp routes.
There to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And Potter, they found a gap there on the post pattern in the middle of the end zone.
And ordinarily, that's a tough spot to find because there's usually coverage to take away that portion of the field. But they found a gap, and they exploited it.
Sanders on for the extra point.
Sanders is making them.
Now to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what do we do?
There we go.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On second down, Michelle.
I shifted it right. It should have been covered.
Down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Miami. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. On second down now, Michelle. And he'll be taken.
Come on, people.
Before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Come on, defense. I need something.
This is Michelle on the counter.
I can't even explain
He's
this.
gonna get this down near the 30-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
No one can tackle.
Down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively.
Could be a fatigue factor going on. I don't know. This is absolutely garbage.
This already strong drive. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Second down, this is Wilson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means
there we go. Good stop, Taco.
There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Gotta play it smart.
The drive will commence with a run by Melange.
What a run.
But he takes it up to the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now an open man, that's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete.
Good job, Gesicki.
Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, a 22.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to
chunk yards.
Take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Oh, that block was just terrible, Cunningham.
Lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
As a DN, when you play the run, you don't always have to make the tackle. Just have to use the right technique to make sure the play goes where you want it to. And in this case, did an excellent job stringing this one out and making the tackle at the end of it.
And for a loss. Rosen to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 20-yard line.
Oh, the presentation factors, they take too long.
From the red zone now, here's Rosen on first down. This is caught.
There we go.
Take it in.
Now defense has to step up.
Mike Gesicki, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
Oh, somebody tackle him. Thank you.
He's in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense.
Oh, dude, who's covering him?
Establish themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders.
Good job, kids.
Right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On first down, Michelle. And good.
Aubrey, there you go, kid.
He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And it's Michelle once again.
Tackle him, please. What is that?
Down as he's inside the 40. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during this.
That's just dumb,
Continue
dude.
to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run on first down. Michelle.
There we go.
First times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. On the ground, Michelle.
Oh, what?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
But they picked up.
Bro, that's GG.
Now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, Michelle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. As the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they take a knee. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already.
Well,
as they come up on 2nd down. On the ground, this is Michelle. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots.
Those 3 turnovers crushed us.
See you again. Been too
I mean,
long. And it's
we
gonna
came back in the second half, but defense could not make a play. They couldn't stop Sony Michel.
Preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
That defensive line, man.
The real football.
Not preseason football.
We need to take a look at the stats. Enough of the presentation.
Maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's
Those 3 first-half turnovers, man. Those are killers.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
Wow. Just terrible. I mean, Rosen had to fight back for
But they
his
do eke out the week
completion
1 victory
percentage,
here
15 to
by a field
23
goal. And
for
another road game next
233,
week as
2
their
touchdowns,
opponents will
3
be
pigs,
the
rushing 123 out of
Meanwhile, for
Kalen,
the
so we'll take
Dolphins,
that.
they obviously
147 from
went 0-1
Gesicki.
with the defeat.
Aaron Styles, the rookie, had 3 catches for 34 yards. 2 of the picks were deflections. Let's
Charles
see
Davis and our entire
how
crew here at
Keanu
EA
Neal
Sports
did. He
Operator
had
Go.
5 total,
Saying so long,
3
everybody.
solos. Okay, so not bad. Well, we got to build off this. I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed. Later.